What kind of day is it? It is a happy day. It is a happy day. It feels like my birthday, like Christmas when we play. And when I'm sad or scared, I trust that God will care. 'Cause sunshine always stays. It is a happy day today. Hi, guys. I'm still learning that song, so I paused a little bit of it. But yeah, I had to go to a funeral today for my friend's grandma, so I had a special for coronavirus today. It was sad. So yeah, I'm still a little sad. I get a little teary eyed here. You guys ever cry? Did you know it's good to cry? That when you cry, you're letting out all the bad energy in your body and you're releasing it and you'll feel healthier. So I know they say boys aren't supposed to cry and big girls don't cry, but you have to go to the bathroom, right? It's kind of the same like that. You have to let out these toxins, if you will. They're emotional. We can't see them. But did you know that scientists have studied our tears? And they have certain salts in them. When we cry for fear, we cry for anger, we cry for sadness, we cry for a memory of a long time ago. We have different feelings in our tears. So those salts are pretty important. We need to let them out. So yeah, that's just a little tip on crying. It's good. I heard a wise person say once, I've never met anyone who's incredibly happy who also isn't brilliant at crying. So no shame in crying here. This is a safe space. And you can email me and tell me what's bothering you anytime. And me and Mr. Honey will listen. Let's say hi to Mr. Honey. Hi, Mr. Honey. How are you today? Hi, guys. I'm doing good. I had a funeral to go to with Mrs. Cookie. She was sad, so I comforted her. Yeah, he was my buddy today. Do you remember a time when you lost somebody that you loved? Yeah, my neighbor died. He was an old man and it was sad. I missed him. We used to hang out and watch Lawrence Welk together. Yeah, that was a cool show. Didn't that have like classical music and bubbles and stuff? Yeah, I like the bubbles, but it usually put me to sleep. I'd always go over there before nap time because my mom always wanted me to take a nap and I couldn't do it. So, yeah, his name was Mr. Pickles and he died. He owned a pickle factory. Well, that's too bad. How did you cope with it? Um, I don't know. At first I felt scared, and then I started crying, and then I felt weird, and then I started talking to other people, and they told me about their experience with their dad dying, or their boss dying, or their grandma dying, and it made me feel not so weird anymore. That's good. So talking about it really helps, huh? Oh, yeah, definitely. Can't keep that stuff to yourself. If you can find one person to talk to, man, you got it. You're lucky. And if you don't have anyone, you can talk to me. Email me at mrscookie5@gmail.com and I'll listen to all your problems. Okay? Thanks, Mr. Honey. That's quite an offer. Boy, you really want to be friends with everybody, huh? Yeah, I care. Caring is sharing. Well, good. Well, speaking of sharing, will you help me go over here to the mailbox and I just got a message from my customer here. I sell Cutco knives, and if you guys haven't heard of Cutco, they are world-class knives that were made with the same materials as NASA. So you can also email me at mrscookie5@gmail.com if you need a knife person to come and sharpen the Cutco you already have, or you've heard of it and you can't figure out how to buy it. But anyways, me and Mr. Honey are going to go over here to our mailbox. See, we've got Mr. Bunnies here. Mr. Bunny 1, Mr. Bunny 2. And we're going to open up our mail today. Let me open this up here. Ooh, we got an envelope. I'm still not used to this new envelope. See right here? We got an envelope. All right. Let's see what it says here. Dear Mrs. Cookie, that's me, and Mr. Honey, that's you, buddy. Sorry for your loss today, for your friend's grandma dying in coronavirus. Our prayers are with her and her family. Oh, that's sweet. You have a lot of hope, and you can start by reading Psalm 91, verse 3 today, and Proverbs 21, verse 21. Huh. Yesterday we had two twos and two twos. Now we got 21s and 21s. So let's see what we got in our Bible today. That was cool. Thank you, bunnies. You're nice. All right. Let me show you my Bible. I got my Batman stickers. I always like to show off my Bible. It says Batman. I like Wonder Woman and Superman, and who else do I like? I like Iron Man. He's funny. There's a really funny videos for moms and dads. It's called Iron Man DUI. It is hilarious. It's by Monkey and Apple channel on YouTube. If you need a laugh, it's funny. I would watch it. Okay, now Psalm 91 verse 3. Here's my Bible. I just want you to see. I put a place mark in there, and I write in my Bible a lot. I got all the dates here for all the times I'm supposed to have the numbers. Okay. For God will deliver you from the snare of the fowler and from the deadly pestilence. That's like a scorpion or a black widow. And what they're talking about there too is spirits. Now, God will protect us physically, but the spirit realm is very solid and eternal. The physical realm is actually going to break down at some point. So when it's talking about he will deliver you from the snare of the fowler, the snare is a trap or a distraction. Let's say that you really want to get on the soccer team and you're too young and you don't know if you can run fast enough or hit hard enough, kick the ball hard enough, and you go out every day and you want to practice for an hour every day. Well, then you start having friends that come over after the quarantine and they want to ride their bikes with you, or they want to play video games, or your mom asks you to help her with the laundry. All these things in life just come in the way, okay? Or you just get a really bad situation where, your family member's in the hospital, God forbid, from coronavirus or something else. And you might have even lost somebody that you loved during coronavirus, and that's really sad, and our prayers are with you. But it says the snare of the fowler. Now, a fowler is a type of bird, and they have these snares. I believe it's a bird. I'll look it up and put it in my description. I made it funny. He's over here laughing at me. You're funny, Mrs. Cookie. Well, thank you. I'm a little sad today, but I can still laugh a little. Anyway, a snare is something that takes you away from what would make your life good. And if that means being on the soccer team or hanging out with God in your calendar every day for 15 minutes, start with 15 minutes if you're young and you're new at this. And just talk to God. Just tell him everything that bothers you. And then give a little time to listen to God. Just sit quietly and kind of listen. And you'll notice you could actually feel him coming into the room and being your buddy and your best friend and your bodyguard. But a snare is something that keeps you away from the things that you planned to do to make your life better. Whether that's exercise or taking better care of yourself every day with grooming and hygiene, or going to a store further away on the bus to get fresh fruits and veggies versus eating food from the convenience stores out of a can. That's my experience right now with that scripture. Is I'm planning on a better life for myself, and there are some distractions and some hurdles and oppositions. What do they call it when they're opposing you? Blocks. So I call them snares. God will take care of those for you, and He will also strengthen you to jump over those hurdles. So that's another thing. Then at the last part, it talks about He will deliver us from the deadly pestilence. Now that falls under the coronavirus to me. So Psalm 91 is all about God's protection and us believing that God will actually do what He says He will do. Right here it says He will deliver us from the deadly pests. Now that is again a spiritual meaning for a virus. Viruses under a microscope look like bugs. Maybe give you wisdom, maybe not go to the hospital when you have an outside issue. Wait if you can, and God will heal you of that. Just use your common sense. If wearing a face mask gives you a sore throat and you feel worse, then maybe stay home and don't wear a face mask. I'm just saying. We don't know what is perpetuating our sore throats sometimes. So God will deliver you from deadly things in your life. And once we get to heaven, we will see how many times He saved us from death, destruction, car wrecks, avalanches, earthquakes, storms, guns, everything that can kill us. He will protect us. When He has something for us to do, it's very important to Him to keep us alive, and He will do that, and we won't even be hardly aware of most of the dangers that are coming at us because we'll never even see them. God will supernaturally protect us. Just like this wall is here right now, whatever's on the other side of that wall that is trying to be a deadly pestilence in my life, it can't even come near me because I trust God. I believe this psalm a lot, and it's my favorite psalm probably in the Bible. I want to memorize it eventually. So, yeah, God will protect you from this coronavirus. And yeah, people have died from it. And yeah, people are losing their jobs and their money from it. And it's sad. And I'm sad with them. But they're still alive. And I'm still alive. So something's protecting us. So that's our psalm. Now we're going to do Proverbs 21:21. And it says, whoever pursues a right way of living, and whoever pursues and goes after being a kind person, they will find an amazing life. I call it the rock star life. They will find a right way to live, and they will find honor, which is basically respect from people. So it kind of goes along with that that psalm of the fowler that snares us from right living. This is talking about those that pursue right living and being a kind person. They will have right living. It'll come easier. Right now it's like we're at the gym and it's the first day and our muscles are just kind of getting started and it's just, oh my gosh, this is so heavy. I'm not used to this. What does this right living look like? Well, it looks like your room is organized. It looks like your bed is made. It looks like you eat 3 meals a day and you take care of your body. And speaking of taking care of our bodies, you take care of your spirit with the Bible, and you take care of your body with vitamins and good food and exercise and sleep and water. Lots of water and lots of sleep. So today is Tuesday. So I just went ahead and took my other pill today before the show. So for now on, I'm just going to have gummy bites to eat. And you can take yours with me every day as a reminder. And I always like to show you the days of the week because I never know how old my audience is, but I'm shooting for kindergartners through 3rd grade. That's my target audience, to be honest. So we've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So today was Tuesday. So I'm eating my gummy vitamin. They're delicious. I call them candy with a purpose, and I highly recommend that you ask your mom and dad, hey, Mom, don't even ask them to buy them for you. Say, hey, Mom, what can I do for you around the house to earn some extra money? And she'll probably say, what do you want to buy? So I'd really like to buy some gummy vites and have gummy vites in a daily box like Mrs. Cookie, and I really want to take them every day when I watch her and Mr. Honey. See, Mr. Honey's not human, so he doesn't need vitamins. He's already sweet. He's already got everything he needs for life and godliness. That's a line in the good book. I just made a joke. Oh my gosh, I'm funny. Anyway, so ask your mom and dad. Don't even ask them to buy them for you. Start out with, Mom, is there an extra chore I can do on top of my regular chores to earn money? And then let dad or mom ask you, what do you want to buy? Say, I want to buy some gummy vites that aren't Flintstone because they're too much of a choking hazard. Just get regular little berry looking gummy vites that are soft. Say, Mom and Dad, I want to buy gummy vites and a daily vitamin holder. That's what you have for this. And that way you'll have your days of the week. And they'll say, wow, where'd you get that idea? Say, Mrs. Cookie. She's teaching me how to be more organized and take better care of my life. And by the way, Mom and Dad, I would like a new Bible. Ask them if you can go to Walmart and buy a new Bible. And you'll have the whole Old and New Testament with Psalms and Proverbs. That's what we're going to be reading for like a year. Psalms and Proverbs. Now you can get a little baby book. Where's my little baby book? How much time do we have? Okay. I decorated this. This is my perfume. This is a little... Now this is actually a Gideon's Bible. You see the little water jar down at the bottom? It says, placed here by the Gideons. These little Bibles are also... Whoa, is that my nail polish? These are also placed by the Gideons. And I put stickers in mine. Check out my favorite psalm here. Where's my favorite? I put stickers in it. Did you know the rainbow is symbolic of God promising not to flood the earth again when we're naughty? So if you know anyone that has a lot of rainbows in their life, just pray a flood of love over them now, because we're not going to get any more water. So anyway, that's all for today. Oh, maybe we want to say hi to Mr. Where is Mr. Honey Badger? Hi, Mr. Honey Badger. Why do you have black on today? Oh, you were sad. You heard that my friend's grandma died? Yeah. Do you want to say hi to the kids? Hi, kids. Wow, that was huge, Mr. Honey Badger. Thank you for being included. How are you feeling, buddy? Sad. Yeah. Do you need a hug? Yeah. Yeah, I'll hug you, buddy. God, take care of everybody that has friends and family that died from the coronavirus. Amen. Okay, buddy. We're going to play today and do some coloring and cheer up, okay? Okay. All right, kids. So that's it for today. And I'm glad you're here. I have a song called Big House that I'll put on my description. I also put it on my special COVID-19 special video. And it has a good message on it. And I encourage you to do extra chores before asking for money. Just do some work. Give before you try to receive. It's better to give than to receive. You'll feel it. You'll see what I mean. It'll feel good. Alrighty, guys. I'm proud of you, and I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow.